Alright boys, so today we got some real fun stuff to talk about. If you don't already know, a lot has been freaking announced today regarding anime gacha games. It's actually insane how much stuff has come out. So today we're talking about it, or like literally recapping everything that came out today. Rather like was released trailer wise, information wise, whatever. Hope you guys are ready for it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Let's jump straight into it. So first, if you don't already know, I kind of already covered this. If you watch my other channel, I literally already covered this, where I talked about the entire brand new gacha game of 7 Deadly Sins, the new open world version of the game, Genshin style, everything like that. A really, really insane game. There are a bunch more games that were announced during the Netmarble press conference. They did so much. They announced altogether 15 new games, a lot of them being some really heavy-hitting titles. Some really good animes and all of that stuff. So today we're gonna talk about each one. We're gonna break it down. First one that I really want to go over, in case you missed it, again, if you currently play MHA, if you currently play a different gacha game, I do know that majority of people, from this channel, also lean towards Genshin. I did find that out recently, that it's like a similar player base between Genshin and MHA, just because of the entire idea that you can control your character and you can play as that character and actually non-turn-based style, like use the character in any method, right? With this, same thing. If you play Genshin, it's literally this. If you've seen the newest Black Clover game, same way. We're gonna jump into it, show the trailer off, just so you can see it. Again, if you watch the 7 Deadly Sins anime, yes, the anime that has the greatest animation, season 3 and above, that anime, this is what it's gonna be. Again, you can see the open world style. You can play as Meliodas and other characters. You can see the fighting style. The gameplay is already in the trailer, right? So not like other games, Black Clover still hasn't, till this day, shown any gameplay. But with this, straight into it, you see them fighting. You can see the character being controlled by the player. You're moving around. You can see right here, you're swimming, and going to go and find a chest right here. Again, very similar to Genshin. Here you're playing as Merlin, one of the other characters in the series. You're going against the Red Demon. You can see right here now it's Hauser. Again, you can already tell just based off of this one clip. I saw somebody mention this, that it's already probably going to be a co-op game, just based off how like this is a different player controlling it. Then you're the main player controlling this one now. Going as Hauser. Then there's a Gil Thunder throwing in. Again, do I lean on that being AI? Could be a player-controlled character, and again, given Genshin has that 4-player co-op, you will probably see that here as well. Also here you can see them tabbing into a different character, then having the rock grow because, Diane's powers that. Then boom, you can now go transcend the entire mountain. Over here you can also see this similar stamina system that Genshin has, right? The entire thing when you climb up a mountain, when you're running, it has that as well. Over here, when we were running, I didn't see the stamina meter actually go off, but when you started climbing, you can automatically see that meter like pop up and all of that. Then you can jump onto the mountain, and it does go and show off the entire landscape of how the game will look, and it really does look beautiful. It goes into the title thing, and it shows off 7 Deadly Sins Origins, and it does look amazing. I'll go through it one more time while I pull up this information for you right here. So again, what is going to be like, I'm going to put this out there, it is going to be for PC, mobile, and console. Yes, everyone will have a chance to play this. Hopefully, if you can access one of those devices, you can have fun with this. Again, very similar to Genshin, they're following that entire idea of making it open to a wider audience. Again, on console, that's the biggest thing that a lot of people want with a game like this. And yes, you can actually enjoy it on there, which is very, very cool. Now, if you're wondering about the developer, Netmarble is the developer. Again, you can take that as a good thing or a bad thing. I'm going to be very honest with you. Recently, Netmarble definitely has improved how well they've handled Grand Cross. Over the last like 4 or 5 months, they've definitely done really good things. And out of all the gacha games that I played, I really still feel that, Grand Cross is a very, very welcoming gacha game. Definitely does well. Again, over time, the game definitely becomes a little bit harder for newer players to pick up, but it's still very good, okay? One of my favorite games. I will lean on it still being a little bit more free to play compared to other games that I do jump into. Reaching pity on other games is very difficult. With the amount of gems you get in Grand Cross, it's actually worth it to try and invest on stuff. Yes, again, there are problems, but overall, it's handled pretty well, so you can expect this to be handled in the same manner, and it's probably a gacha game. For anyone wondering, and thinking this is a full-fledged, like, regular game, it'll probably still have gacha mechanics similar to Genshin. Write that down now. The next game that I wanted to show you is, in fact, this one, also developed by Netmarble. Everything that I show you here today is developed by them because this is their press conference. They were announcing their games. Some of them are lent out from Netmarble, so it's not exactly them developing it, but they are, helping out and working on it with them. So this is now Solo Leveling. I think you know about this. A very, very popular webtoons, also coming out as an anime soon, apparently, via a leak that was, again, out at some point. This is what it looks like, and again, you can tell the graphics are very, very well done. It has very similar mechanics to a game named PGR. If you know about that, Punishing Gray Raven, also a very popular game when it did release. Yes, it's not everyone's cup of tea now because of the monthly content updates and stuff like that, but it is still, the gameplay was very unique, very fun to use, and with this, you can see a very similar manner in how they actually went and did everything, right? You can see also the graphics. A Netmarble game always has good graphics. You know that from whatever games that have recently released. You had, Grand Cross, good graphics. You had, Marvel Future Revolution, pretty good graphics. KOF game, pretty solid graphics. Here, you can see there is no exception. They did very, very well with this entire thing. Again, you can see combat style. You can already see it in the trailer. Again, with Black Clover, the only thing that's scaring me still, they haven't shown actual gameplay of them fighting or anything like that. I'm still waiting on that before I actually cover it on any, they cover it at all. I was like, we gotta make a video on it, but there's still no gameplay. Is it a turn-based? Is it an open world, full on, go in and fight as your character? Right now, that information is still not out there, so I'm gonna wait, and then as soon as it's out, I will cover a video on that. But remember, this year for 2022, it's stacked. You have a JJK game, you have an AOT game, you have 2 MHA games, you have, again, releasing. These are not out yet. We already have an MHA game, and all of that out, but these are brand new games releasing, possibly solo leveling if it does fall under this year. 7 Deadly Sins Origins. There's so much stuff coming out, so it's gonna be a pretty good year for gacha gaming. So I hope you guys are ready for it. There's also this, if you care, it's going to be Game of Thrones. If you actually ever watch that, there is going to be a gacha game. Yes, a gacha game with the Game of Thrones entire lore and storyline and characters. So I can't wait to see how this actually does end up. It seems to have potential. Again, if you're into that kind of thing, you're definitely going to have fun with this. Again, developed by Netmarble. Game of Thrones game coming out, again, relatively soon. We will see more release dates and more info there, but that's it. There's also this, if you do care about it, Tower of God will be getting a brand new game. It is called Tower of God New Worlds. This is what it looks like. It's a fully turn-based game, which, again, the gameplay does look pretty cool. Again, if you like turn-based, this is your style of game. It is not a full-fledged control your character type game, but it's turn-based. So if you're into that type of thing, this is the game for you. If you love Tower of God, boom, you have something to now enjoy. Again, you can tell animations and everything looks very, very smooth. Netmarble knows how to do animations and all of that stuff. And then there you go. This is the title screen. Tower of God New World. Again, developed by Netmarble. Everything here I showed you today is via them. So if you don't like them, they're not your company. You're like, you know what? These guys always ruin the games that I play from them. I'm not touching these. So then I highly recommend, if you feel that way, these are not the games for you. Again, recently, I will say they do handle their games pretty well. We'll see how it does end up with these. I don't want to speak ahead of it just in case, because last time I did that, Strongest Hero died miserably. So, yeah, that's not great. But this is another game. Wanted to put it out there. Last thing I'm going to show you, we're going to jump into that. Let's go. But yes, heading over here just to show it to you, the entire name and the entire list of things that are coming out is right here. On this day, Netmarble held Game of Thrones. You had BTS Dream, yes, BTS Dream. Level Up Alone, which is solo leveling. 7 Nights Revolution. Night of the Round Table. What is this? We have everyone's, Meta World right here. Squad Battle. Tower of God, New World. RF Project. What is this? Professional Baseball, if you're into that. Netmarble's Monster Raven, this thing. How to Train Your Monster 2. 7 Deadly Sins Origin. This Chronicle thing, Grand Cross W, Grand Cross S, Overprime, Champions Extension, DC Heroes and Villains. They're actually developing a DC game. Jam City is the actual people helping out with that. So all of those things were the entire things that they are working on for this year into the next one. This was their entire press conference to announce all of that. They have so many other plans, so they're doing all of that, which again was really crazy, the entire announcements we got yesterday into today. So wanted to bring it out there and let you guys know that these are the games coming out. If you are hyped about them, let me know down below in the comments. If you really don't care, let me know also. I'm actually curious on how you feel about this, or if you really just say, you know what, I'm done with gacha games, I'm moving on about my day, I'm gonna wait for Ultra Rumble and play that. Who knows? But yeah, that's what I want to put out there. Thank you for watching. Peace out, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe and have fun.